Cousins, welcome back. I'm your girl So Cosmic. This is my cosmic life. We're going to get into a general collective reading. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. What are the messages for the collective? We have Saturn, truth. Gemini, I think. Jupiter, return, benefits, part of fortune, increase. Something that you're saying, something, speaking some type of truth, some type of mental process, thinking process, sharing of thoughts, truthful thoughts, brings benefits, brings some type of increase. It's a transformation. Pluto. Let's see what else wants to come out regarding this. What are these messages for the collective? Change, definitely some type of change, some type of karma, good karma, bringing change or transformation. Yeah, someone could have learned some very difficult lessons in areas where they may have been naive and have gone through some type of transformation. There's some type of benefits to the way your thinking has evolved around some type of truth, lessons around truth. What else? There's envy and feminine energy when it comes to this Gemini energy. Balance. I don't know, it's almost like someone having to face some type of truth or needing to face some type of truth around their envious thoughts when it's, or regarding some type of envious thoughts regarding a feminine energy and some type of change, some type of lessons. What is this Jupiter return with benefits? We have hobby. So there's some type of hobby that you could have that could bring some type of benefits to your life, some type of increase. It's something about facing your shadow self and moving on from maybe some type of hater or hater energy, some type of envious energy. I don't know who I'm talking to. What is this part of fortune with increase? Freedom, wave of emotions. This is too many. Anxiety, crisis, hater. Yeah, something about moving on from something. Facing some type of truth about someone having to face some type of truth about emotions that maybe they avoid or they don't want to acknowledge. It's a hard truth. Saturn, truth. It's a difficult truth. And it's karma. That's the karmic lesson. Once you, though, it's, even though it could be shameful or it could even be like, oh, I hate to even admit that about myself. That's how you unlock the karma and get the change. That's it. That's how you change the mindset and get the benefits and the increase. Benefits and increase can be wisdom. We saw naive, so that's where you get the wisdom, you get the knowledge, you get the growth and development. But you have to be willing to admit something about yourself, some type of envy when it comes to some type of feminine energy. Maybe this feminine energy's hobby that is beneficial and could bring some type of increase because it has freedom, wave of emotions, anxiety, crisis, hater. So there's someone here who is a hater of someone's freedom. It brings about a wave of emotions, anxiety included. They're a hater. And maybe because they have intimate feelings about this, or there's some good news around someone getting some type of good news around intimacy. I don't know, then there's somebody who's humiliated and in rock bottom because of someone else's unexpected blessings. So there's envy. Someone is jealous and envious of what someone may do for a living, some type of hobby, some type of hustle, I don't know. And they're a hater because someone is benefiting off of this. They're not wanting to face some type of hard truth, or they're seeing the truth of the matter that maybe this feminine energy has changed and is moving into some type of increase. This could be causing someone some type of anxiety and a wave of emotions because they're a hater. I don't know why they're a hater, but they're just a hater. So, nurturing. Give me one more on this Saturn and truth and change. Yeah, naive. Someone, when it came out in reverse, so someone is no longer naive. There's a change here. Someone has faced some type of truth, learned some type of lesson. Wusa. Responsibility, daydream. What else? Let me keep these short today. What else? We have a High Priestess, Pisces, Cancer energy with 10 of Cups. Someone's facing a hard truth. They have a knowing, some type of truth around a lesson, a change. They're no longer naive. The High Priestess knows. So they've been granted wisdom. That's what I was saying. They've been granted the knowledge. That's the change. When you are able to take accountability and admit something about yourself. So this feminine energy could have had to admit some type of envious energy that they were carrying in their thinking. Gemini, I think. Ten. Wow, this is... there's some type of change that's happening too, some type of truth that's coming out. There's a knowing about this when it's related to like some type of increase. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, 10 of Cups, something that has come at a heavy cost, has taken a lot of energy and time to achieve or carry. It's something burdensome about this that is exploding, that is being erupted, or that is erupting and disrupting to create some type of change. And someone can no longer act like they don't know about something going on within an organization, a family. Okay, so yeah, so someone can no longer pretend. They know the truth. They've learned some lessons. They know the truth. They know that something has to change when it comes to carrying some type of organization, some type of resources, assets, family. I don't know, but someone's planning their freedom, or they made plans to obtain some type of freedom here, okay? But that does bring someone anxiety. It puts someone in a crisis. I mean, we're looking at the crisis right here. This is the crisis. So someone gaining their freedom, speaking their truth, having their own mind, is a benefit to them, especially when it comes to doing some type of hobby. And hobbies could be anything. It could just be more to having more time to do what makes you happy. Filling your time with things that bring you joy. That brings some type of benefit to someone. And essentially some type of increase. Someone could unlock like some type of hobby, talent, capability, and that brings some type of increase. But that creates, in this freedom, this creates some type of wave of emotions and throws someone into anxiety and some type of crisis mode because they're a hater. They don't want this for this person. For this feminine energy, does not have to be. This could be a masculine in their feminine energy. When a masculine is in his feminine energy, he's more in tune with his emotions. He is, or she, they would be more in tune with their emotions. A person would be more in tune with their emotions, more receptive to receive, listening to the intuition, being guided by the intuition, and not feeling the need to take any type of action because of some type of intuitive knowing. There's a change here that's happening, facing some type of truth, okay? There's something disrupting, something that has been very much long term, okay? Something established here that has been very much hard to carry. I'm gonna leave those over there. Yeah, someone's making plans to do what makes them happy, moving towards it quickly with lots of determination. Two of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. I'm sorry, Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Nine of Cups, Knight of Cups, Nine of Cups, Fool, Chariot, Star, Eight of Wands, Magician. Wow. Cancer, Aquarius, Gemini energy here. What is this envy with the feminine energy? This Gemini energy. Why is someone envious here? What is this about? So this could be someone... Okay, hold on. Before I get into that. We have Four of Wands, Death. Scorpio energy, Eight of Pentacles. It's like something about this feminine energy creates some type of change within a community, a home. Something that is, again, that has been established, that has been stable. Someone wanting to work on ending a feminine energy because of some type of envy. That's being illuminated, some type of truth here, okay? Someone having to acknowledge the truth about wanting to put an end to some type of feminine energy that puts an end to or disrupts, causes a crisis, destabilizes, or puts some type of crack in some type of established foundation. Someone's worried about this truth. Someone has a knowing that something's about to change. They're afraid of the truth. Because it benefits someone else. This truth benefits someone. What is this hobby with the Jupiter return and benefits? Empress, I'm telling you, someone's in this feminine, divine feminine energy. They're creating, they're manifesting. Abundance is like at their fingertips. It's based off of some type of hobby, some type of creation, their ability to create, discern, very smart individual, smart person, knowing person. They have the truth. They've been granted some type of knowledge, rewarded some type of truth, some type of knowledge. They've gone through some type of transformation because they faced the truth about themselves. This creates a crisis for some hater over here, though, because it definitely disrupts the foundation of something that has been well established, some type of organization, system, family system. What else on this Empress with the hobby? Eight of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Swords, Knight of Swords, Six of Cups. There's the Emperor with the Three of Swords. So we've got the Emperor and the Empress. Someone toying with choices here. They feel like they're in a crisis. It's something about, it's almost like, it feels like counterparts, maybe to soulmates or something. This could be a divorce. I mean, this keeps coming up, like some type of separation, some type of divorce. So like a husband and a wife, a mother and a father figure, someone walking away. This is a benefit to someone being able to walk away and enjoy what brings them joy, through hobbies, creativity, creating, manifesting is a blessing, is their luck, is the karma. That's the truth, and someone needs to face that they know this. They're envious of this energy that someone is able to just, death with the Four of Wands is just, I can end any establishment, anything that's been stable in my life. I can end it. I can walk away from it. I can create an ending, or because the death, when there's an ending, there's a rebirth. This is always a rebirth, regardless. It's an end to something, but a beginning, a rebirth of something else. But it's like, it's someone envious of this energy of, I can walk away. I can just end anything that's stable and go work on something else based on the way I think, my mindset. They're envious of that feminine energy, that Empress energy that is abundant, that is receptive, that just manifests from pure sitting in your power. Knowing that you can co-create with the universe, with the Most High. There's a knowing this is the truth, but there's work that goes into this truth. Saturn is always about structure, discipline, doing the hard work. It's restrictive. It means you got to do the work to get the reward, period. And by doing so, you get the change, you get the knowing, you are granted the knowledge, the wisdom, being able to see behind the veil, no longer being naive. That's the blessing. But you got to walk away from certain things too. Walk away from things that don't serve. Because anytime the Tower shows up, that means the foundation already had cracks in it. It was never formed on a solid foundation. And so the divine will come in and say, boom, nope, we're going to tear that all the way down. Let's start from scratch. Let's get it right. So, but we got this hater energy over here. Someone may not be doing that work. They may not be facing their truths. They may not be walking away from situations that seem stable, but it takes a lot to maintain, and it should not be. So eventually, you're going to get that. You can keep getting it over and over and try to keep rebuilding it, but if you're just doing patchwork, then it's going to keep falling every single time. Every single time. So what is this part of fortune increase? Someone is getting increased through some type of freedom. We have the Sun card, joy, optimism, happiness, creativity, vitality, healthy ego, illumination. That's that I think. Being illuminated to the fact that my mindset is what helps me create and be in this receptive Empress feminine energy that just attracts abundance. Discerning, knowing, honesty, truth, fairness. Someone hates this. It creates a wave of emotions for someone. Hierophant, Three of Cups. Taurus energy, Leo energy with that Sun card, Taurus, Libra energy with the Empress, Jupiter energy with the Wheel of Fortune on Jupiter. Return card, increase. Oh, it's about to blow up. Yes, that's what's about to happen. This is also too that increase, that sudden realization that you've worked really hard to get to a happily ever after and whatever this legacy is, and it comes with burdens though. It comes with burdens. Coming into some type of collaboration, your soul tribe, people seeing the increase, wanting to celebrate with you. This causes this envy here. This is that hater energy. New love, victory, being seen, validated, recognized. Something official with the Hierophant. It just really feels like coming into soul tribe energy with the part of fortune increase. Sun, Three of Cups, Hierophant. Like, here go your people. Y'all go be happy. Go follow the rules. This could be mentorship. This could be you being a mentor. That's that wisdom. And now you're sharing it. The Gemini, I think Gemini is mercurial. Mercury is exchange. It's gathering information and then communicating, sharing that information. This is the wisdom, facing some type of truth, being bestowed some type of truth, illumination, Sun, Jupiter, return, Wheel of Fortune. Yay. So, that's what I have for you. I'm going to leave it there. And if it resonates, don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Bye.